Hello and welcome to Ryan Plays Faster Than Light. I thought I'd do this because it came out this Friday. Well, I suppose people that helped on Kickstarter got a little bit earlier. But yeah, I've been playing this for like 5 hours on Steam because it's a really good game. I've only got 2 ships at the moment. I got up to Sector 8 where the bosses and died because I suck. So I'm just going to go with the Kestrel, the normal one, and we are going to name it. Imaginary name. Jay's Muffin. That'll do. And we're gonna name our people. We're gonna have, of course, you've got to have the gorgeous captain. Except John. Why is there John? This can be Scott. But if it's Jay's Muffin, then Jay's got to be the captain. And I must seem like an absolute mental patient because I keep going on about Scott and Jay, and you've never heard a word from them. Actually, you've heard of Jay. He did the Sonic thing. Let's put it on easy because I suck, and I've only got a couple of ships. And let's try and do some of these. Tough little ship, blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Continue. So what this game is, it is just a really big space sim. That's Scott. Scott can be on weapons. I'll be on shields. Jay, pilot that shit. And it's based around micromanagement, which is why I'm not that good at it. But let's go to the store, see what we can get. We've only got 30 scrap, and scrap is the currency, as you'd expect in space. You've got to keep track of your fuel. You need 1 fuel per jump, and you can buy weapons, and there's a whole so much. I enjoy it. I've been playing it so much. I really should stop, but I won't. Ever. Okay, we've come across a ship. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down our engines. Our crew manages to keep them barely operational and we move into attack. Okay, so you can pause it, which is good, because you need it. I'm going to charge up my burst laser and my Artemis, and I'm going to use my Artemis because it penetrates shields to attack the shields directly. And I shall wait for that, and then as soon as the Artemis is fired, I'll use the burst laser to take down their weapons. Which I could probably do now. Yeah, Artemis on the shields, misses, but our laser hit the weapons and the weapons are offline now, so that's good. Let's use the Artemis on the shield again and burst laser on their engines, that they can't dodge. They're dead. That's easy. Well, that was the first thing. We get 2 fuel and 15 scrap. That's handy. Let's jump to the next sector. Star. Demand the surrender of goods of Do I really want to start conflicts and waste all my missiles? Yes. They look like they don't want to fight. Oh, well in that case we're gonna shoot an Artemis at their shields and take down their engines. They won't be using their weapons, will they? Unless of course they're trying to defend themselves. And it's going a little bit faster because Scott's working the last off. Look at him, he's got 4 XP in weapons. And that probably hurt. Let's use the Artemis on the weapons this time and burst laser their engines again. Because I'm sick of them shooting missiles at me. There we go. Their weapons turned in, their engines offline. Let's not use the Artemis because I need to save that, and let's attack their pilot. Now the inside of their ship looks great, but if you buy more subsystems for your sensors, you can see inside their ship. It's all about upgrading. So I've got 61 scrap. Let's see what we can do. We can increase our sensors to see inside the enemy ship. We can increase piloting so we can autopilot. We can increase the doors. The doors doesn't sound important, but you can open up the doors to let in air, lose oxygen, and snuff out fires. And you need oxygen. This is shields, weapons. Let's just leave that for now. There's a distress signal. Let's investigate. Now I get the worst feeling I'm gonna die really early in this because I'm constantly getting into fights. Okay, we're gonna need to use the Artemis because it's an energy bomber. That'll charge up. Now it's just a waiting game. I'm gonna sip some milkshake. I think the reason why this game is really good is because it's really replayable. I mean, no, it's randomly generated, which means you get more time to play that. And there's lots of achievements that unlock more ships. So each time you play, you get more and more stuff, and then you just play again with the new stuff. And I just hit the mic. Sorry. Let's head towards the exit. But then again, engaging in conflicts means I get a lot more scrap and aid the civilian. Do I want to risk it? Let's do it. Nope, it turns out that it was an automated thing trying to attack me, but it doesn't have shields, which means I don't need to use my Artemis. Let's increase our engine power instead. Yeah, you can turn up and down the different power allocations to each of your systems. Which is good, because that means that if I want to divert all my power to my engines, I can get a lot of evasion up in this corner. Or I could just sit here and shoot at his face. He's fine. Look at him. He's dead. That was easy, just 2 shots. But then again, he was just a very small scale. And I got fuel and drone parts, and contact the civilians. And they didn't do jack. Let's go escape. And that's another thing about this game. The entire time that you're doing this, you're constantly running away from this. And this is the rebel threat. You have a small packet of information. It's just Half-Life. It's Half-Life in space. You've got information. You've got to try and get it to White Forest. You've got to find out the Combine civilian resultant. This is another interesting thing. You can pick your path. So if I want to go through the hostile and nebulas, or the civilians where there might be shops, I think I'm going to go for the shopping centre. Welcome to a new sector. Let us head straight to the store. See what we can buy. He's got a pike beam. I haven't seen that one before. Can cut across entire ships. That sounds really cool. Let's buy it, just because I can. Let's buy that. Repair. Sell. Here's the problem. Do I want to keep my art now? Sell my Artemis, and then go to our ship, increase our weapons and power, which means now if I divert 1 from my energy, I can have both lasers operational at the same time, and it won't waste missiles. It's so clever. Let's go now. Let's go to this other store, even though we're not going to buy anything, but it's just safe. We don't want to buy any. Buy more fuel. Jump. Distress signal. Let's go see what's the problem. Hopefully it's a ship to destroy. Give them fuel. No. At least they didn't attack us. Because sometimes if you give fuel to a ship, they'll turn around and be like, LOL, and then just kill you. Well, look, I just randomly found some stuff. This is actually going pretty well. Usually I pick the NG ship because it has a lot of drones, but sometimes drones just aren't the best. Let's turn on auto fire, burst lasers straight into their shields, pike beam. Oh, I want to see what this does. I'm excited now. I haven't seen this. That was genuine excitement. That's the most excitement I get. I'm pretty dull. And yeah, because we're in a cloudy system, I think that's the official word. What's the laser do? What did the laser do? What did the laser do? It didn't do anything. Yeah, because we're in a cloudy subsystem place, our subsystem has gone offline, so our sensors are off. Fuck, things are going wrong. Close the doors. Okay, we got it. I didn't get to see the pike beam though, and that is on fire. Everyone, put out the fire. And this is the other management. You've got to try and keep all the fires down. You've got to open up doors, snuff out the flames. If this fire gets too much for Ryan and Scott, run! Okay, now Jay's gonna die. So let's open up our doors. And that should snuff out the fire. While these guys all get healed. Actually, you can repair this. Okay, let's close the doors before we lose our oxygen. The shields are now repaired. Heal up a little more. I can't hear the fire. That's a good sign. Let's see what's in here. Nope, no fire. So the oxygen worked, but our sensors were knocked offline by this. You are inside of a nebula. That's what it's called. Your sensors will not function, but the rebel fleet will advance slowly toward you. Oh, so inside the nebula, the people who are following us won't be able to follow us as well. And you can see all the different skills here. Piloting, engines, shields, weapons, repair, and fighting. Because sometimes people jump aboard your ship and you just want to punch the shit out of them. Yeah, look, see, they've slowed down a little bit. They're not quite behind us. And I point at the screen too much. You can't even see my pointing. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you can detect faint life signatures. Now, I could either board the station and risk losing someone, or I could scrap some debris, which might not benefit me. Let's just go aboard. We got 16 scrapped. And we picked up a Vivamord. You, engines, now. And that's another thing, you can constantly pick up more and more crew. I suppose you could get a maximum of, wait, 16, it looks like they're space for? That would be crazy. Let's go into Zoltan controlled. They're not quite as vicious as the rebels, but we will still get into fights. Let's try and get out of this nebula as quickly as possible, because I don't like having my sensors down. But there are crew members that can allow you to see your entire ship even if your sensors are down. And they're called slug people, because that makes a lot of sense. And oh dear, let's quickly take down his shields and pikey beam that guy. Now I want to see what the pike beam does. And because we've got an extra crew member working on the engines, our evasion has gone up, so they might not hit us. Or they could hit us and set us on fire. And that's knocked off the pike beam. You two, in there. Repair that. God damn it, that's our O2 going now. You two get in there, put out that fire. You fix that. No, that is there. Okay. Everyone fix that. I'll open up these doors. Snuff out the fire. Then we need to get that oxygen online, because look how slowly... No! Things are going very bad! Okay, the fire's out. All of you, in there. Vivamord, you get back on the engines. Okay, now we've got a hull breach in there. We're down to 50% oxygen. Scott just died. Ryan, get into the med bay. Okay, you died. I'm dead. It's not just Jay and Vivamord. We killed the ship. But we're fucked. Oh god, Jay. Repair it. Now quickly get into the doors. We need to seal that door. Our oxygen is not stabilizing. I can't close the doors when that's offline. Jay! Medbay! Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is bad. We're down to Jay. And we've got a huge hull breach where the doors are, so I need to get his health up to full. Get in there. Fix up the breach. And then he's got to go around repairing each door individually. I should get some health first. Now I'm just gonna put this out there, but I think this might be very close to the end already. Go on. So yeah, you can see in the corner here. I don't know if you can see the mouse, because I don't know how Bandicam works. So that's good. Repair the weapons, because we need the pike beam. I think this is one of the tiniest... This is the only problem with this game. You can pause it and manipulate time, but you can't fast forward time, in case you wanted to do repairs like this. Which doesn't make much sense, because in The Sims you can pause time, and they also give you the speed up time. They give you different variations of time, which is good. The Sims is good in that way, but not good in the way that it's Sims, because it's actually pretty shit. The only good Sims was Sims 2 for the PS2, because you could control it first person, and actually felt like you were a Sim, rather than just some guy watching other people live. Okay, this... well, at least we got a lot of hull and fuel and... Ooh! You come to a quiet part. Choose your doom, he demands. I don't want to fight Mega Man. The Mantis I know will board me. Let's fight Slug. Oh no. So... pike beam across the length of the ship. Oh no. I can see this going horribly wrong really quickly. Because he's gonna shoot. If he shoots my weapons, I won't be able to attack. No, he shot. My shield protected me. And he hit the hull. He's trying to do hull damage, and I'm taking down his shields. Pike beam across there, that took a lot of his hull down. And it took out his engines and his weapons. That pike beam is really good. Oh, I think we might win this one. If our pike beam can get sent off. Let's turn off the burst laser just to make sure, in case he hits our... Yes! We live another day! And we got a lot of scrap. Which means I'm going to upgrade the shields twice. Get me 3 more of that. Upgrade that. No. So now we have all our weapons operational, full engine power and double shields, and still enough scrap. Let's go to the store, repair our hull, and see if we can hire another crew member. Nope, there's no crew members for hire. Let's fix all that. Scrap recovery. No, I don't need any of that. I don't need drones or crew teleported because I've only got one. It's J! Let's buy a lot of fuel. Let's jump, exit. And I think this is... what sector are we going to now? Stay out of it, I don't care. Jump, next sector. This is only the 4th sector. I've been up to sector 8 in a Kestrel. This is called the Kestrel. Let's see. Distress signal? No thank you. I'm in distress myself. Remain concealed, you power down. They either don't want to fight or fail to notice you. Well, let's go then. We're being very sneaky now, we're running stuff. And we get discovered straight away. So let's head for the shields, pike beam straight across their ship. Which wait a minute. If I get this pike beam lined up just right, I can hit all of them. There we go. So you can see all the doors going on. Oh no! If they get to J, they're shooting straight for my weapons. I need to get that pike beam fired off. I need to fire that pike beam or I'm dead. Or J could just get... we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Pike beam fire. Does it hit? Oh no, the O2's gone. Jay! Get the O2 back online! Okay, no, I have a better idea. What we're gonna do... okay, the cameras are offline now. So now I can't see what's going on. We're gonna flood the ship with a lack of oxygen. And that should kill the Mantis. Or they could come into the med bay and kill Jay. God damn it, Jay! All crew members have died. Your ship will continue to drift for eternity or until loot is destroyed. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, that was the first one I did. And it was the best one. And this was Jay's muffin. So we got up to Sector 4 at least. We defeated seven ships. 7 ships by Sector 4 is pretty damn good. Scrap collected 2-5. We did pretty good. It's just that we were a bit aggressive. And that engineer called Notch, I didn't name him Notch. That's actually a name inserted into it. That's... I think the people are phantasms. Let's just look at my top scores. We've got Kestrel, Taurus, Taurus, Kestrel, Kestrel. Achievements, yeah. So, what do I think of this game? Go get it! Just go get it. I mean, let's go back to the hangar. Look at all these ships. You get this ship by talking to the NG. It's not just straight up get to level whatever to unlock ship. This is the famous Mantis Chief, Kazak Plefklik. You have to own this ship. So to get that ship, you have to board it and kill him without destroying the ship. That's the sort of interesting things this is. Unidentified cruiser. That's just mysterious. And each ship has 2 different types. Like, I have Type B and Type A. And you need to get achievements to unlock that. And it's just a good game. It's just a really good game. I'm gonna go back to the menu. Look at that. It's beautiful. Go buy it on Steam now. I think it's Sunday today. If I upload it today, there's a sale on Steam, and it is a slightly lower price. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press F9, but don't worry. That's the end of the footage. It's a black screen. I'm gonna keep talking, and I'm gonna bring up Steam. I'm gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna give you a little bit more information. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's just click on it. Currently today it is £6.29, usually £7, which I think equates to 10 American dollars. So if you want to pick up Faster Than Light, which is a nice little indie strategy game, go do it. This black screen's probably boring you. Feel free to go, just whenever. I'm gonna go back to editing Wario Land videos, and I think the next one's uploaded on Monday, which is tomorrow, which is today for you. No. What?